Hello everyone and welcome back to another ESO video, and today I wanted to talk about questing and how sometimes it can be a little confusing for newer players. Okay, so one of the very first things I want to talk about is this new little icon up here. You see this quest marker right here in ESO indicates a main quest, which is usually quests that give you skill points, or at least it will eventually lead to a quest that will give you a skill point down the road. So my problem with the new system and with ESO is that if you enter a main town, like for example, right now I'm in Grotwood, right? And I'm in Eldenroot inside Grotwood in the main town. In these main towns, you'll have these main quest markers that will lead you right to them. And if you look at them, it's actually...
I'm in one of our order.
It's actually starting... Okay, let's see how we started this quest? Craiglorn. It brings you other places. It's not keeping you in the map that you're in. So I'm going to go ahead and abandon it for now. Now what that means is basically these are caravans that are bringing you to different zones. Right? These aren't main quests inside the zone. You can see I've actually completed all the main quests in this map already. And for me, I'm a completionist, right? I want to complete every single thing in this map before I leave. I don't want to leave with some quests half done. I mean, let's look at my quest log, for example. Hit J and go over to Grotwood. You can see I still have like 7 or 8 quests still in this zone alone. And by having these little indicators, these are leading you somewhere else, right? So let me tell you what I recommend for a newer player. When you first start the game, there are DLC zones that ESO can now introduce you to right off the bat, and I prefer to save the DLC zones for later on in the game, right? I want to experience kind of the base game, and after I've done with that, maybe I'll go explore some of the DLCs like Hrothgar, Somerset, Vardenfell, Murkmire, you know, and Elsewhere now just came out. So now newer players are getting put right into Elsewhere right here, when really you should go back to the beginning starter island, start at the starter island, and then work your way through the zones. I mean, you can really do it. ESO is kind of very versatile, how it lets you do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it, but it's kind of hard to understand the flow of things when you're just kind of thrown everywhere. And it's like, okay, go, do your questing, and then while you're questing, you get ported to different maps, and it's like, wait, where was I? What just happened? You know? So, couple of things. These are main quest icons. However, you have to watch out if they're standing next to a cart or next to a boat. Those are going to lead you to other zones. You can see here's another one right here, a quest marker. It's just a quest marker, but it'll lead me to another map, right? Man, these guys are all yelling at me as soon as I step up the little door there. So try and focus on avoiding these guys while still questing in your zones. If you hit M, you can really, this is really nice, this map completion, because it lays out everything for you. You can see I have a couple more delves left. You want to make sure you do all those. And these points of interest are like mini quest stories, right? So if I open up my map a little bit bigger, you can see this Gilvardele or whatever. This is a point of interest. If we go to our points of interest, we can see that we have yet to do that one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th down, right? So I should go over to this area and I should find a quest, and it'll tell me what to do, or maybe I'm even already doing it right now. So for me, I really like to clear the whole map. There are achievements in doing so, so you get a lot of achievement points. You make sure you don't miss any sky shards. Let me see if I scroll down. See, I still have 4 sky shards in this map. Still have 2 anchors, which is a great way to level up. 1 crafting location. You really don't need to define this, but again, I'm a completionist, so I like to do it. So, my recommendation, guys, if you're a new player, stick to your kind of beginning zone. Let's say you want to go through the Daggerfall zone or the Ebonheart zone or even the Aldmeri zone. It doesn't matter. I would recommend you just pick one and do it. When I started my Necromancer, I was Ebonheart Pact, so I did Stonefalls. That's the first area for Ebonheart Pact. You go through Stonefalls, then to Deshawn, and you can see I cleared the entire map. And I did this for the entire zone. Now I'm going and working through like the Daggerfall zones, and right now I'm in Aldmeri zone, and I'm working through those, and you can see how I kind of, everything is white on my map, and I'm kind of working my way up the map. But yeah, again, you can see here's a main quest right there. Boom, perfect. But you want to watch out when you're clicking on those icons in the main towns. You can see these caravans. You want to watch out for the caravans. The boats, the mystical boats will take you to elsewhere, I believe, or Somerset or something like that. So just kind of watch out for that, guys, and really just like kind of quest in your zone. Try not to port over to somewhere else. It's okay if you do. Just come on back and then complete your zone. Again, there's no harm in doing that. It just kind of is hard to understand what's going on. It's like, wait, is this the main story? Why am I here? Why did I just go from Daggerfall all the way over to Hrothgar? You know, this is a DLC zone, by the way, guys. And you can see I ended up here once or twice just on accident. So even me, I've been playing this game for years, and I still have trouble trying to, like, I'm trying to speed through the game, trying to get all the quests here. I'm on my Necromancer trying to get achievement points as fast as I can, so questing is part of that, and I'm confused. Like, I want to pick up all my quests, and I want to go turn them in, and half the time, you know, I'm running into quests that are just trying to lead me to all the DLC zones. Like, go here, go here, go here. It's a little confusing for me, too, so I wanted to kind of explain that. Again, this will lead you to Craiglorn. Some will lead you to all these zones out here. Let me kind of go through them. There's Hrothgar up here. There's Hugh's Bane. There's like Gold Coast. Craiglorn isn't really a DLC zone. I think it was with the base game. But it is kind of like the last zone. It's not really a part of... It's kind of like a... Everyone goes to this after you do your faction quest line, if you will. This is kind of like the last zone. It used to be really hard. Now it's kind of like a group area. It's kind of cool. I want to get a good group together and go do all the content in there at some point. But anyways, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. What I am doing personally is going through all the zones, all like the faction zones first. So I did EP. I'm going to do Aldmeri and then Daggerfall. And then I'll go and hang out and do all the stuff like the DLC zones. For example, Vardenfell. I've already started knocking out a lot of Somerset just because I wanted to check it out. It seemed pretty cool. But I didn't finish it. I'm trying to stick with this stuff and then go there. If you're someone that just wants skill points and doesn't really care about completing the whole thing, just look for these main quests. Okay, after you complete all the main quests, leave the zone. There's no point for you to stay here. You do want to make sure you get these sky shards first. Okay, so make sure you do all the main quests, all the sky shards, and then switch zones. You do want to do the public dungeon as well. There's usually a sky shard in the public dungeon, and there's always something called a group event in the public dungeon. The group event can be done solo. You don't need 2 people. But it's basically just kind of a cool thing that you do that triggers a boss fight or some type of hard fight like that. You kill the boss, you get the skill point. So those are for people that just want skill points, right? So I've basically done this. I've done that. I should get these 4 more sky shards, and then I should go to the next zone to the left, right here. And I should do the same thing. Let's see. Main quests. I have 13 main quests. Now, I don't think every single one gives you a skill point. Maybe every 3. You guys can correct me down in the comments if you want. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I should get all the sky shards. I should do all the main quests, and I should make sure I do that public dungeon with the group event inside. Now, I've already done all the public dungeons because I was out hunting achievement points, so that was a big part of that. So yeah, anyways, that's how you do it, guys. For new players, you'll start, my recommendation is to start on one of these starter zones. Let me find it. Bleak Rock is one starter zone. We have Canarthy's Roost, and then Stros Mackay. Maybe Bleak Rock's not. Hang on, let me look at these real quick. Yeah, Bleak Rock. You can see how this is kind of a starter area for EP. And another thing you guys can do to figure out if you, let's say you want to follow a certain path, right? Let's say you're Daggerfall and you just want to stick to the Daggerfall quest line, story, factions, whatever. Go to achievements, go to quests, and then you can see in general you have these different kind of achievements here. Hero of Ebonheart Pact, Hero of Aldmeri Dominion, Daggerfall. So you have the 3 factions here. You can just click on that and you can see which zones are part of that faction. So I was just talking about, let's see here. Let's go down here. Bankrai, Alakir, Rivenspire. So you got all those, right? You can also go to, let's go to Ebonheart Pact, right? So you can scroll through here and look for the adventure achievements, and you can just complete all those adventure achievements. Again, if you're just going for skill points, you don't need to do all these. But yeah, you can skip around through here. Glenumbra, you can see that's Daggerfall, Aldmeri. I'm working on, let's see if we can find it, Grotwood. Right here. So I am 8 quests away from becoming the adventurer. So yeah, you can really just look through your quests to kind of guide you along. You don't have to do it that way, but you can. You find Craiglorn and Cyrodiil in here as well as Cold Harbor, main quest, stuff like that. I already did all the main quests. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope that kind of helped guide you along your path a little bit. I know ESO is kind of spread out a little bit, and you can skip from zone to zone. And for someone like me who's a completionist and doesn't like to finish something halfway and then move to a different zone, this would be a good video for you to watch. So yeah, if you guys did like the video, please think about liking or subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, I just want to give you all a quick thank you for watching the full video, liking and or subscribing. I am trying to grow both my YouTube and my Twitch right now, so it's all very much appreciated. If you do prefer watching things live rather than YouTube videos, I do have a Twitch link down below. You can go ahead and click on the link and follow me. That way you can get a notification whenever I am live. Once again, thanks guys, and have a good one.